What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday. We're back on our hunt to get every Generation 5 Pokemon. We're starting today off with Blitzel. We've got Minchino afterwards. And then if we can get those, then we just have to figure out what to go for after. We've got an outbreak for both of them, so I thought, why not? I'm gonna go through at some point and organize all my boxes again from every game. So I didn't manage to knock these out earlier because I was trying to get Herba Mystica. My read queue is down. Well, it's not, it doesn't say it's down, but it wasn't moving at all while I was in it for like 2 hours. So I'm going to assume it's down, it's having issues. So we've managed to get, let's have a look. This one, a decent amount of herbs overall. Enough for hunting today, definitely. Trainer Zone, can you actually take them out like I'm telling you to? I've got my dressing gown on at the minute. It's been out in the rain walking the dogs. I'm like half soaked through most of the day. We just gotta wait for that message to pop up. There we go, there's the first one. Hey Max, how you doing? How's things? You feeling better? I know the other day you said you weren't feeling very well. I'm gonna have to kill this Taurus before it drives me insane. Nice. What shiny did you get for the second one? Feel rough still. Yeah, I think there's a lot going around. Everyone seems to be ill. Galarian Zigzagoon. I really like that shiny line. Like the colouring, going from black and white to like, it's like blue and pink and stuff. Overstimulated at work, Diofa? Wow, what's happening at work? Sucks to work. It does suck to work retail. I've done it. I know it sucks. Does it? Seems an odd thing they would put. I mean, I'm not denying it. It just seems an odd thing they would put in the game. Not one in, it's 1 in 64. Damn. That's some good odds. Everything's strange. Is it a bug in the code or is it deliberate? Do you know? There's no in-game freak, it could be either. think it's being a bit laggy today. Yeah. It probably is, because it's weird they do that for just one. It's not the only Galarian Pokemon. You know, in Game Freak it is probably... But I mean, it's good to know, because we can go for one fairly soon, once I get this bloody Wooloo. Thinking of doing some tomorrow on Wooloo. They have. We've had some fantastic odds. I've had terrible odds. I mean, not really. I've just had average ones. But I'd starting in a second. I haven't even checked what. I'm sure it's yellow pepper, but I can't remember what else. Electric sandwich Pokemon. See what we actually need. Yellow pepper. Do sweet and spicy. "22 minutes of game time." God damn. I'm on like 19 hours, maybe 20. Wooloo is taking the piss out of me. Three hours 22. God. Still, it's significantly quicker than I've got in here. Wooloo is taking the piss out of me now. I still can't get Arceus either, and I'm on like, I don't know, it's got to be over 6,000 now. I've not really been counting it, just doing like a couple of hours at night while I'm watching whatever I'm watching. Yeah, so that's, you've probably seen me like looking for them when I've been shiny hunting. It's the ones I call like Super Saiyan. The more you've knocked out up to 500 of the type, the higher the odds of seeing a shiny in that is. So, because I've done over 500 Wooloos, it's like 1 in 500, something like that now. I think it's like 1 in 512. without the shiny charm. It's not always easy to see on the screen when I'm doing it, like with Woolo. It'll happen tomorrow, hopefully. Do with getting some shinies. Feel like it's slowed down quite a bit lately. As I'm getting close to halfway through every shiny I need. It just feels like I've been under half the months now. But we'll get them. It's not like they're going anywhere. Hardest ones to do are going to be like Regigigas and stuff like that. Unless I do it, I mean, even if I do it in BDSP, it's still going to be long. Shiny Necrozma. Once we've got Kirim, Ho-Oh and Guzzlord, apparently. Looking at the list order. Well, no bother. We can do Necrozma if you want. Oh, bloody warm now. I put my dressing gown on because I've literally got in from taking the dogs just before. It's chucking it down. I was still like half soaked. Now the sun's come back out and I'm boiling. We got what we got? Guzzlord, Xerneas is on the list, and something else is on the list. But I can't fit them on the screen at the minute. It's reset day. I only went because work signed you off sick. Yeah, it was Monday yesterday, wasn't it? Got you at work Monday. I mean, to be fair, like I heard about it and I was like, that's really bad. And then like when I messaged you, it was about an hour afterwards and I was like, I know someone who's a Liverpool fan in Liverpool. And I was like, shit. And I seen like you'd not posted anything and I was like, shit, are you alright? Do you know what happened? Like, because it's kind of, obviously I'm not there, I just hear what's on the news. And I've heard like contradicting things. He was on the street when it happened. So I've heard, these are the two things I've heard. One is that he came out of the pub, he's a little bit drunk, and panicked. Oh, Water Street, God. And then the other one was apparently like Liverpool fans were attacking his car and he panicked and pressed the wrong pedal. But it sounds like he stopped and then started again from what the news has said, which is less accidental. On the street, you're lucky you weren't thingy in it. I'll speak for the guy being drunk, but getting a minivan to where he did, to me, it's nothing but... Okay, okay. Fair enough. Like I said, it's just... I think it's just conflicting stories floating around. Like they do. I know he was obviously arrested and his investigation, but that doesn't really say much. It's crazy though. Like, I saw there were 47 injuries in total. Some of them young children. It's like, whether it was intentional or not, Rosie Liverpool was using recording. Yeah. But yeah, intentional or not, that person should not be behind a wheel, because if that's their reaction to panicking as well, they're still not a safe driver. I saw there's someone I watch on TikTok. Well, I say watch, but I see the videos quite often, posted about it. That they were there with their young kids and everything was getting closed off. Luckily someone gave them a lift out of it before it all kind of got too chaotic. Well, they said they weren't where the main situation was. It was near to it. Yeah, please turn a bit of a blind eye to the kid. Well, I don't blame them. I'm a strong believer in regardless of what you are going through, you don't hurt like children and stuff. Oh yeah, Razor. When I first heard about it, Coridon, listen, ain't nothing wrong with Coridon. Hold on. Yeah, when I first heard about it, like someone driving into it, I thought it was someone being like pissed off about Liverpool winning the league, and I'm like, they've been won it for a very long time now. No one was catching them. It was bedlam to begin with. Yeah, I can imagine it was. Like, people would have been panicking. People upset. People scared. At the end of the day, you might have, like, but some people will say it's like not a big thing, but you were there to help support. You know, I bet you also helped calm and reassure the people you were helping. Big thing you did. Like, stepping up. Not everyone would have. Some people would have ran and tried to get themselves to safety rather than helping others. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have both sides of it, don't you? So it's like that immediate kind of knowledge on what to do and how to help. Happier things. We're after 2 Blitzel and 2 Minchino tonight. Blitzel being the worst because it goes from black to a navy blue, so it's not impossible to tell the difference, but it's in this game it's quite difficult with the light. Minchino's pink. If we can't see that, then I'll be more worried about my eyes. And then if we can get those, then I don't know what we're on to after. Because there's nothing else we need, so I'd have to date skip and figure it out. Maybe a Scraggy, because we've got Scrafter. I need to kind of organize all like the Pokemon we caught, get them evolved and put into Pokemon Home. I know where I'm up to at some point. Can make an actual coherent plan on what I'm going to go for. So it is. But the free one, you can't do as much as the paid. You can only store, I think it's 30 Pokemon in the free one. You can do like 3 global trades if you do though. Like, they're just like wonder trades, but through Pokemon Home, so you can get Pokemon from anywhere. And you can set up one main trade where you choose a Pokemon that you're looking for. Like, so when you deposit it, you can only deposit one while you wait for someone else to accept the trade. If that makes sense. Global Trade Station, like it was in Gen 5. You'd be like, right, I'm going to trade this, I want this, and you deposit it and wait for someone who wants the opposite one or whatever. But you do get, so if you were to download Home, you would get one of each starter for this game and one of each starter for Sword and Shield as well, like as a gift. I think you might have to move a Pokemon from the game into it, I'm not 100% sure. But that's obviously helpful. If there's a few other things as well. Is that a shiner? No, it's not. Okay. Just the lighting now. And then for every game that you fully do the like move, you don't have to have them all in there, but say like for Pokemon Sword, where it has the Sword and Shield, if you move in one of like every Pokemon, so you need to do like each stage of the starters and stuff like that, and it also includes the DLC, you get a shiny Keldeo gifted to you. Meloetta is from Scarlet Violet. Meltan is from Let's Go. I think what's Manaphy is from Brilliant Diamond. The fourth horse. So it's the mythical, one of the mythicals from Gen 5. Like the horse with a sword on its head. It's the fourth one of the Justice, so you got Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, and then Keldeo is the mythical that fits with those. But yeah, basically, like, for each one you do, each Nintendo Switch game basically has a mythical shiny attached to it. It doesn't expire, so you don't have to like try and rush to get it or anything. And that's whether you're paid or free. It's just, like I said, you only get one box if you're free. So you'd have to do like 30 at a time, move them in, save it, go back in, take them out, swap them, like that. So the only one I've done so far is Enamorous, which is from Legends Arceus. Not too far off Scarlet and Violet's. Meltan I'm not too worried about because I can get it in Pokemon Go anyway, because that's where it's originally from. But if you do play Pokemon Go, you can move Pokemon from that into Pokemon Home and then into whatever game you want that they're available in. Yeah. It doesn't have a Dex entry in this game, just so you know. I do have the non-shiny one spare that you can have if you want it. I think none of the legendaries from that aren't originally in this game have Dex entries. I think. Yeah. All of the starters do, but none of the legendaries do. But you can get them. That was not what I was meant to do. Because some of them you need to play online to get. So they're available in both games, but some of them, if you've only got one, you'd have to play online and do these with other people to be able to get. I think they made sure there weren't dex entries for them to keep it fairer, maybe. So people could still fill the Pokedex without having to do it. Come on, Shiny Blitz, or where are you? There are quite a lot spawning in as well, so we should have seen it by now. But for both DLCs, there is a quest that's tied to like not finishing the decks, but getting close to it finished. And I think that's probably the reason why. This is how you get the 2 paradoxes based off things. Yours are based off. You're in Violet, aren't you? So yours is Balian and Terrakion, Iron Boulder and Iron Crown. But which one it was then? And they do have obviously dex entries. The only ones that don't matter to it are the ones that are only released limited events for Terra Raids, which is Iron Leaves. Meloetta is nice. It is a Gen 5 mon, so at some point I will have to go through and just finish off the decks. Like, but I'm just like, I'm in one of the mindsets where it's not going anywhere. Even if it ends up being the last Gen 5 mon, I'll just focus on it off stream, just going through what I need. You can get a normal one in the game as well. To stand at this specific spot. do something with your camera. You could get Coridon. If you need Coridon, I will have one by the end of the week spare. Once I finish Ray's solo run. As I grab it, put it in home usually. And then if I need like a legendary from Go or something that I don't have at a low enough level, I just put it up for trade. Yeah, there you go. Ads. Yeah. I assume you're on ads. I don't know. But I'll keep hold of one for you. No, okay. Yeah. That's one. There it is. Right at the last second. It's not the easiest to tell. But I'll definitely keep hold of this one then, that I got. But I'll have it before the end of the week. Right. We're having an early night tonight. I've got to be up early enough to take Loki out for a walk before I go on an hour drive to the vet hospital for his x-rays. Wait, there's a second one. That I got two. Like within seconds of each other. I imagine you were probably at the end of ads for the first one. But I literally caught that one, walked up the hill, turned around to walk back down and saw that. That's some better shiny luck that we need. Also Poplio. But yeah, we got both. As the sandwich wore off. I bet they were both on screen at the same time, I just didn't notice one of them. Right, so it says they're here. There they are. I know, right? About time. Need to put them away. Was doing terror raids earlier. So I need to go through all these, put everything where it needs to be. And how evolve what I need to evolve. We can get these two quick enough then we can't bloody kill it. Like I said, they're pink. If I can't see these, I'd be very worried. Just don't think there's as many around as I would like. Means we have to make tofu sandwiches, which are disgusting to look at in this game. I'm questioning if this is even a good outbreak spot. We're starting to spawn. Go on, Cornelius. Tofu is not, I've never tried tofu. I can't comment on it. There's Trico. Never tried it. Never wanted to try it, in all honesty. It looks like it's going to be a texture I don't like. Not missing much. I didn't think I was, to be honest. I might have to do this the opposite way. I might have to save it now. Make the sandwich just to help get them to spawn. There just doesn't seem to be many spawning. And it'll also show me how many are going to be around for the actual outbreak. Is it just two thingies or is it? No, it's tofu. But is it also too salty? Is it salty and something else? Salty and sour. People mock Brit food as bland, but tofu tastes made it sound look like cuisine. Fair enough. It looks terrible in this game. It's salty and sour. Ooh. It looks like it's going to be like slimy, but also really break apart when you eat it. Like slimy but powdery at the same time. That just doesn't look appealing to me. It might not be like that, but that's what it looks like to me. Mayonnaise is spicy. So probably Abby then. I've seen her send back a spaghetti bolognese that was too spicy once. Like, I can't tolerate spices. I know I can't. But I've never had a spaghetti bolognese be too spicy for me. so my theory was right. This is just not a good outbreak spot. I think what we're gonna do is actually might not be too bad. There's 16 of them around. They're over there as well. Mola mola. That's what I've got to hunt at some point as well. Yeah, this. I'm gonna reset it. We're not gonna go for Minchino. Minchino's gonna have to wait until we find a better spot for it. Just, there's only 4 or 5 and it needs to be, there should be at least 16. I think it's 16 anyway. We'll do that. I'm gonna go. Wrong one. That one. That didn't do it. That didn't fix it. That should die. There we go. Scyther, no. We don't need Scyther. We don't need Love This. Definitely don't need Rhyhorn. I was just go and lay down. Stop being daft. Don't need Silicobra. Definitely don't need Tarantula. Am I missing something? Because there just doesn't seem to be anything on the map. There'll always be at least 4 here. Whatever. It's in a cave, so that's very annoying. It was in the woods, yes. All 4 we've done. Did all this earlier. I should have checked the outbreak. I mean, it's fine because we got Blitz all done. Slugma's done. Waddle done. This is the problem in this game, is I've done so many of the hunts. Harrog's done, Smeagol's done. Cabrawler, Deepider. Weavile looks right. Gyarados and Laurentis. Actually wanted that on, but Red Skull done. Creamy's done. Bread's done. Chocolate's probably Vaporeon and go and die. But it is done. Rockruff's done. We will find something. We can do Joltik. We haven't done Joltik. See if there's anything else. Marrow. I mean, I do need Marrow, but I don't want to do Marrow. Sagiri done. How about you're in a really awkward spot? Yeah, let's go do Joltik then. It's in the cave. Let me find Joltik's picture. Saw it earlier. Or not. I just thought it. Ducklet would have been good. There it is. Got purple eyes and purple feet. Yeah. It is the spider. The little electric one. I don't know what it's going to be like to hunt because they are tiny. Are they down? No? Not down. There you go. An easy one. I don't know about that. Okay, so it is. Yeah. But there's none. There they are. I don't know about an easy one. Actually, it's kind of greenish, so it should stand out quite a bit. Minial. I need to hunt that one day. This is also not really spawning many. Can't be above me though, there's just the roof. Not another level above. I know of anyway. It said it when we landed on here, but not enough of them. Oh, outbreaks took priority on the spawns. Especially as everything in here is electric. Well, most of it. I think this isn't going to work. Just need a good outbreak spot. I don't think that one's going to work either. Maybe we can get another one. Sometimes they come in day, like days for a few days. Dealing. Vidrio. Yeah, I have done. Fido. Weasel. Indeed. Point. Grablo. No. Excadrill is going to be under the ice. Do we get drawback before? No, I've done that dealing specifically. Upchu's done. Basculin is a choice. Orion again. Dunsparce. The one thing I hate is like, that didn't even reset them. Having to reset them constantly. Electros. Let's go this way. Vaporeon's haunting me today. That's the third one. Patricia's done. Done. Snubble's definitely done. Rowlet's done. Done. I've done Love Disc. Done Love Disc. Found that one. What was I hunting at the time? It wasn't even what I was hunting, it just appeared. Finish Piplup, I still need 2 of them. And Marini, I like shiny Marini. Done Sableye. Not Gen 5, but we could do them. Riola's done, Sandslash is done. So, or do we carry on looking for Gen 5s? Or do we do Piplup and Marini? Piplup and Marini. Okay. So start with Piplup then. We find Piplup's picture. As we're closer to Piplup in number. Only need 2 Piplups. Download. 393. You did request Gen 5. Are we just cursed today? Nah, just loads around. Off to the side a bit. And murder them all quickly. Magnezone's on a mission. Or not. The only downside to these is they're both water types, and I have got terrible luck with water types. A Squirtle that's still hiding out from being Shiner. Piplup is one of the most popular water starters. Might not actually be the most because Mudkip exists. But so many people seem to love Piplup. What you got planned for the rest of your evening, Max? Anything? Eat him. Probably put a million. To be fair, that's my plans. I set my alarm really early this morning so that I'd be able to sleep tonight. Like, the regret levels are high, but I know I can't risk oversleeping tomorrow. You know, when you spend all day just like in that state of feeling like you just want to go to sleep and progress in sword. It's a good plan. Good plan. See if you can get another shiner. I'm gonna do like a after I finish, I'm going to do the World's Meds. Look a film on, do a bit more Arceus resets, and then I'll just crash out. Get up. Do everything I need to do, and then boom. If I need to nap during the day tomorrow, it's fine, I can. Just wasn't going to let myself today. I've not really been looking. I mean, it's fair, but you're doing well. That's enough Piplup killed. Ads. Wait, save that. Like some cucumber on your sandwich. I've been trying to put the top on that monstrosity. It is an ad for the... Nice. Didn't say when it's coming out or anything. I remember seeing it, I just don't remember when it's coming out. You made the character... Yeah. Next week? God. That's sooner than I thought. I thought it was in, like, end of June for some reason. Nice. Although, I honestly thought he was dead at the end of 4. Yeah, I know, it's Hollywood. No one's ever dead. Just, when I saw it, because I went to cinemas to watch it, I was like, oh, they've killed him off. Even then, I reckon you could see a corpse, and these days they'd still find a way to bring them back if it's making them money. It is ambiguous, but that's the takeaway I had at the end, was always dead. What was a bit afterwards? It made me think it. I can't remember now. We've only seen it the once. Might watch it again tonight as I fall asleep. Good film. You're gonna watch Hellboy. Nice. And welcome back, Diofa. The one who's giving you shit. What, like right now in the shop? You're just ignoring him and putting stream on. Sorry guys, I'm on my break. I hope you're okay. Just, I don't know. Customers are always... Make sure you wash on. Customers can be very rude some days. Is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna shiny hunt a penguin. Yes! Yes they are. Kids are trying to buy lighters from you with a fake cigarette. A fake ID. You say, how are they gonna like offer a cigarette for a lighter? Confiscate it. Tell them it has to be reported. What are they gonna do? Nothing. The moment when you take off your belt. I mean, I know what you're saying, but for some reason I was just like, why are you stripping for customers? I mean, that would get them to quiet down as well, I guess. Oh, we're all young once. Just tell them no, take the ID, and move on. Not like I've never used things like that in the past. Sorry about that. Minor sneezing fits. That early alarm is catching up with me now. I remember you said you used to work in B&M. I did Mackies in my college days. How I didn't get fired, I still don't know to this day. Nah, it ain't for me either. I remember, like, the main two incidents where I'm like, I should have been fired from McDonald's were... The first one was someone asked for some sauce, like some ketchup. I opened it up and threw it at me through the drive-in. And I tried to jump out the window to fight them in their car. And then there's a guy came through at night, gave me a £10 note. And then he was adamant he'd given me a 20. I was like, I know you didn't. And he was like, I did, blah, blah, blah. And they had to get the manager to come and like count the till and stuff. The card, obviously I was right. I was like, see, you ain't even seen a £20 note in your life with a state of your... I did telesales once as well. I got fired on my technically second day. I made it a day and a half. Trying to fight someone over the phone. Yeah, I should just not be around the general public as a whole. That was my very first job. It was telesales, like I said, a day and a half. Probably the fastest record I've got for being fired. I think I've been fired since, to be fair. It's not the fastest I've left the job. I got hired to do door-to-door sales, and about half an hour in I just walked off and went home. Yeah, the same for me. I just get fired from a newspaper round. What you gotta do is post a letter through. Did you, well, paper through the door? Did someone come to the door? Not being a dickhead. Or did you just give up halfway through? 'Cause I know a lot of people do that. They like start the round and then it's like, nah, fuck this. Ditch the papers somewhere. Got caught stealing the box. Yes, fair enough. I mean, if they left them within reach, when I used to go to school, I used to go and meet someone in the morning. There used to be a one stop I used to go in the morning, and once the staff were out back doing deliveries, I walked in and there was just like a box of Pokemon cards, and I waited for like 5 minutes and no one came. So I just alleviated those Pokemon cards. Never got in trouble for it. And I don't advocate for doing stuff like that, but I was 11 years old at the time, so... Can't leave Pokemon cards around children. It's a life lesson from this, because they're going to take them. Don't leave a bag of crack in front of a crackhead and expect it to still be there. I had my paper around for ages, to be fair. Hated doing it, but I loved getting paid. At the end of it, and especially like when I used to get tips at Christmas. Used to be around with my friend and he, fair enough. I mean, it's a lot easier back then as well to get them. No one was anywhere near as strict with ID back in the day. It's still open. The one stop is still going. It's been changed around, but it probably does have cameras now, but it still used to go in there every day afterwards. It's across the road from where Nemo lives. I was in there the other day when I went to see him because he needed to go buy coffee. I was like, who doesn't have coffee in their house as an adult? Yeah. He's alright. He's alright. He's back at work now. Because he was off a little bit. I assume he's back at work. He rang me the other day. Got to ask him. Sick of working nights, he tells me every time. But I get it. I work nights. You've worked nights. You know what it's like. He's just done it for about 15 years now. You're back. You had some old guy asking why your colleague left and where they went. That's a little bit weird. I won't lie. You tell him I went to Nunya. You never double stack in a double quarter pounder from Mackey's again. I had a double quarter pounder last night. But yeah, it's creepy. When people come in and ask you where people have gone to. This is one to quit. Well, obviously the feeling wasn't mutual, so he needs to move on. So, yeah, see, that's weird. Like, if you... It's weird because he's gone out of his way. I would not give that information out. That's... Yeah, I know. I know, I've watched far too much Family Guy. But it is weird. Drive out of your way to ask where someone is. Okay, yeah, just say you don't know and just be done. End the conversation. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people have left jobs and I don't know what they're up to these days. Would not tell you for the life of me. You're for an adult. I need an adult. I need an adult. No, no, you're not. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I love Team 4 Star so much. They got some of the best abridged. I still wish they finished like the Boo Saga. I know they did like a Boo Bits where it's like just random clips of stuff they had. It's funny watching some of the old ones back there when they talk about things like MySpace, and it's like kids today probably don't even know what MySpace was. They are. When we were doing Savage with the Leviathan fight, you know, in Eden, it was around the same time that the Orichalcomos. Did it? I don't know. He did like a... I don't really follow what the actual people do. But yeah, it was around that time. So every time we got to Leviathan, in my head I'd be like, the Great Leviathan! Going to Thorpe Park on Sunday. Nice. Going with family or with friends? Or a Calcomalos. With one friend. Nice. Well, I hope you have a good time there. I am going nowhere on Sunday. I am. But nowhere exciting. That's not a yes or a no. You know that, don't you? Well, yeah, you can go on dates. Places. No. Okay. To be fair, when you said with one friend, it could be like a date. Obviously, you said it's not, but they do. It would be London. Why London? I know you're like close to London, but you can go anywhere on a date. As long as you know how to make it special. London's just busy. You can officially say I've been to London now. Maybe only once, but I've been. You know, a good date. Awesome. I don't think going to a football match is a good date. Especially not a team that can't win, like the Premiership. Didn't say bend. I've watched some stuff on women's football lately. What is this somewhere? That was good. Gosh, which kid's mild. If women's footy is decent here, it's a bit slow for you too. Your brain isn't working properly. I've never really watched women's footy. I don't know. I don't really watch much footy anymore, but except for like Euros and World Cup, to be honest. And why isn't your brain working? Yeah, I love international footer. I'm not a big fan of rugby. I've watched it. I just don't really understand the rules that well. Hate the legs. Love me pint. Just put to your friend you can't book tickets until Sunday. Okay. What are you trying to say to them? That's when you're going. Listen, we all have moments like that. Tired, stress, things happen. But what did you mean to say? Right, no shiny penguin, so I think we're gonna go shiny hunt Marini, because I'm sick of seeing penguins. Go down to Gen 6 quickly while it loads. 5. Electros. Where are you, Marini? Because you're nice and easy to see. 7? 7 is what I meant, not 6. There you are. Hydrate. Okay. There you go. Hydrated. Where was Marini? In the middle of the ocean. Turn my lights on. Here we go. That should be seen again now. Market. We'll do this, Marini. But because it's in the middle of the ocean, and say beforehand, no, I'm not. I'm just going to make the picnic up here, jump down, see if we can get the shiner before the end of stream. See if we can get both of them. Would be ideal. Our they're getting on their weekly resets? Have you had a look? Because I know they're live. No, fair enough. They're still live after I finish. I'll have a quick look. Into the ocean we go to hunt Marini. Why we made this up here so I don't have to come back out the water after. This is why we have Magnezone as well. Have to rely on gear to clear. It's worth your time to watch. I just wonder if they're going to be able to do it again or not. All the Marinis are running off. We should do it again. Yeah, but are they going to struggle to do it again? I didn't see what their clear was like. No. Well, this is getting annoying fast. I imagine they'll do it again at some point. You'd assume so. It's the fact that they keep floating up and then sinking off. M6S is 730. That's quite high over. I forget sometimes, like the eye levels, you know, because I'm not doing them. Yeah. I remembered when you said that, I was like, because I remember when I got to 7.4, I was like, oh, I can go and do all of the tiers if I want. I've got the eye level for it. Don't tell me no, just do it. Well, we are at the point where it's like, I probably could have done it quicker by now. If I'd have actually wanted to and tried. And I don't even really play that much anymore. You can die, Marini. These Marinis are really annoying. Get them. They're right there. Magnezone. Stop it. What? Marinas? They're very, very red when they're shiner. I think there are certain mechanics in the game that stop them disappearing down like that. I keep forgetting you're like colorblind as well, aren't you? Yeah, I forgot that for a minute. I did say. We'll find it soon. I'll let you know if it's shiner. Can't see red. I remember. I don't think there's a colorblind mode for Pokemon yet either. I've knocked enough out now. Right, Magnezone kill. The easiest way to do this is to go out to see a bit and then come back. In the Phoenix fight. Oh yeah, yeah. This is very red. Everything's red in there, isn't it? For everything. Yeah, I remember. I mean, there's no you can like thinger. No point complaining about something. Okay now. Thing is as well, like the amount of fights you've done and everything, and the amount of mechanics that are red in that game, you've obviously adjusted to things very well. Have a very good understanding of like the mechanics to be able to do savages and ultimates and stuff. And still remain like top DPS in teams and things like that. Because you just know other people would have been like, oh, I can't do this because of it. I can't do DPS because I can't tell the colours. That's what they'd say. In E12, I mean, I can imagine. E12S was green mainly, wasn't it? Was it? I can't remember now. I remember doing E12. I don't know why I think it was mainly green, but purple. Yeah. It's not even close to the same colour. Yeah, Oracle of Darkness. I don't know why I was thinking green then. Is there an end fight that's green? Or am I just imagining things? I don't know. I never really know. I just remember what I want to remember. Ifrit Garuda. Yeah. Makes sense. I will tell you, I genuinely hate hunting in water. In every Pokemon game. It's just like, no matter what they do, they cannot get water physics right. Or good. Imagine so, like, I was surprised when Gary left. I don't remember who told me, but I was surprised. Because Gary's been there forever, and like they always said they had no intention of stopping him. So I was, like I said, surprised. And then obviously I didn't know what happened with you until recently. But even when like I can tell it's not the same, because even when I watch them, there's nothing fun in what they're doing. The way they interact with each other is so boring. When they actually interact, a lot of time it's just call outs and nothing else. And they're not world first graders. Yeah. The fact that they have to act that serious when they're supposed to be casual and having fun is just weird. I imagine the hardcore team's a lot more like that, where it's just call outs, everyone's kind of focused, especially ones that do race for world first. But imagine not being able to have a laugh and then not being able to clear the fights. It's like, pick a lane. I know. They wanted to kick me several times, apparently. Just never had the guts to. So, it is what it is. Always. I think they know deep down. They just can't do anything to prove it. %. Yeah. They can't prove nothing. I just like the idea that people saw what was posted and panicked. This is the most ridiculous response ever. Do you know what I do if I don't like something I see on the internet? Just keep scrolling. Carry on with my day. And it's not very often I see something I don't like. Fifi. I still guarantee it's not even the worst stuff that I've probably said. Not, nah. I think they wanted me to apologise. Oh, it is. It was so good. But if they were like wanting an apology, they are definitely barking up the wrong tree. I even apologise when I'm wrong, let alone when I'm right. But yeah, the Bon Jovi one was probably like one of my favourite ones. Have I ever been an arse to you? Okay. I will apologise on occasion, then. I don't think I've ever been an arse to you, have I? Have I? Don't remember. Probably at some point, to be fair. To be fair, yeah, that makes sense, because it's... When I'm frustrated, I don't always think. More likely be silent, because snapping... I mean, I snap a lot, don't get me wrong, when I'm frustrated, but... Yeah. Because I was mad at people. Not mad at people, mad at the situation. It's like... I don't want to talk to the people who are causing that situation. There. But yeah, as I was saying, I've been mad at the situation, and I've been mad that I was being told I needed to focus up when I'm not the one causing the issues. It's like, I'd stay silent because if I didn't, people would probably end up sad and crying, and then I still wouldn't get the kill, and I wanted the kill. Yeah, bad days happen, and that's fair. Everyone's human. But when it's consistent, and it always seems to be the same person and the same kind of issue, you can't sit there and say for 2 hours you've got brain fog. Because, yeah, you might have, but you should be able to do something that we've done several weeks in a row without even thinking most of the time. There were points with them fights I knew every single thing that was coming. I didn't have to focus on anything but what I was killing. And even then I didn't really have to focus on my rotations because I knew those. Maybe the odd like slight, if you get like the fight that's got like different mechanics, I'd have to look which one of the mechanics I had. I could still resolve them without thinking. I want to run into that then. The amount of times we'd have bad weeks and we would just be ready to just commit murder. Oh. Looks like we got no extra shinings, but we got blitzers at least. Another evolution line done. There's a special place in hell reserved for whoever made water encounters in Pokemon games. Tingle. That's fine. When I get down there, I'll give them a good slap. At least it's still not as bad as Legends Arceus water fight encounters. It's close, but not quite as bad. And in the DLC of Sword and Shield, someone just dropped a ton of Sharpedo everywhere that can outspeed you. and we'll chase you down to the ends of the earth. Oh no. Oh no, I'm climbing up the wall because I'm not even going to save it. Actually, one, what, Marini? I mean, I can, but I'm not going to save it so I don't lose my herbar. I'll sharp you down. Fair enough. I mean, you'll get to them eventually if you get the DLC. They'll chase you across the every bit of water they can as well. But yeah, alright. Gonna be it for tonight. Make sure you get some rest and I hope you feel better soon. I don't know if anyone else is here at the minute. Probably not. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by. It was good. If you're feeling better tomorrow and you want to do something, we can. It's just, like I said, I've got to be up super early tomorrow morning, so I don't want to be up late tonight. Obviously, if you're still not well though, just focus on getting better. Games aren't going anywhere. You know? Yeah, well, I've got streams, so then after that, if you're feeling better, we'll just jump in chat. But yeah, take it easy. Alright. But yeah, like I said, if you're not well and you need that rest, don't stress. Games aren't going anywhere. But take it easy, have a good night, and I'll catch you tomorrow.